I was taking an exam when suddenly my dad pulled me away. I looked back through the key, reminded everyone to hurry home, saying it was going to rain. We jumped in the car and sped off. The sky was instantly covered by dark clouds, rain about to pour down any second. Dad slammed the gas and told me to buckle my little brother in, but he wouldn't listen. Dad got frustrated and turned around to scold him, and the car almost spun out of control. He barely managed to stabilize it, but then a huge truck blocked the road ahead. The rain was getting closer. Dad quickly exited the highway and urged us to hurry. Finally, we arrived at a bunker. As soon as we walked in, Dad told me the truth. This rain carried a virus that could wipe out humanity, and he was the only hope. He told me to take care of my brother, then put on a protective suit and left the bunker. Not even 10 minutes later, there was a frantic knock at the door. I thought Dad was back, but Mom shook her head and said it couldn't be him, because he had a key. Still, my brother and I ran to open the door. Outside, it was Dad. His whole body was convulsing, and he grabbed my brother, trying to drag him out. Mom rushed forward and pushed him away, but the rain splashed on her in that instant. She started shaking violently and collapsed to the ground. I could only shut the door and listen as her screams faded in the storm. Days went by. Dad never came back. No cell signal either. The bunker became both a shelter and a prison. 5 years later, my brother was grown, and the food was completely gone. He snapped and smashed the glass, wanting to leave. I had no choice but to put on the protective suit and gather the courage to open the door. Outside, no one, no food. I went back and told my brother only chance of survival was to find Nick's bunker. But that night, after we fell asleep, the alarm suddenly went off. The ventilation system failed. I passed out from lack of oxygen. My brother dragged me out with all his strength. Just as we were about to escape, a figure holding a gun slowly walked toward us.